You gonna be on after this, folks?
Yeah,
All right, don't start. Oh, you just started it.
yeah.
And right. You ever close app on this shit or nah?
What happened?
Nah, cause after the sister gonna do it with it, we're gonna go. We finna start this game right now.
Um,
This nigga was in my world already. He made the room, so we just gotta do it.
Go ahead if y'all can't.
on some cat shit. I got the cat shit.
Nah, oh yeah, yeah, nah. But I was just saying, I close app. This clap so motherfucking stuck, bro. Come wax it. This shit took me 2 minutes. You ain't finna give me a hell yeah stuck. Nigga know this. Around 2005 when I wrote my first poem, I just started out wanting to be something. But the fucking world gave me lemons.
He got her ass. He got her ass.
No matter what I tell my fans, they don't know what I am. They criticize me and don't know me on Instagram. 17 till I'm fucking dead. By my trim, my family talk about me, I just act like I don't care. Nigga hella pussy, swear that I was on the film. I'm from the streets, but you to sleep and I won't shed a tear. So any beef my niggas creep, no, they won't let you live. I remember everything that they said. Looking me gut, I'm feeling useless in my head. Forever thugging on my brother, I ain't scared. Fuck 'em, they gon' miss me when I'm dead. I told my girl that I love her, she gon' change on me. I keep the truth, they all boo boo, I put the range on me. I tell you everything honestly, cause you my homie. I pull the shield over your back whenever it be stormy. I love who you are, let us know, yeah. Me and you, we gon' go, oh, yeah. You down for me and that I know, yeah. What we don't tell, they don't know. In these streets, I done seen so many things. Boy, I'm so young for to have so much pain. I ain't had nothing, I had to make it through the rain.
Hey, that virtual shit finna have niggas breaking they shit.
You know what I'm saying? After this, we gone, but oh, no, this shit is lit. Yeah, I know real talk. Right or wrong, that's a decision. Let me know you going with that. Nigga, my nigga, I'm about to make
Okay, Coach, historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. On the carry, it's Cook. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And it's complete. Hooper. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Mm-hmm.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
You think Debo sent the invite? That nigga Debo sent the
Back to the
invite.
ground. This time Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
I'm in the game.
7 yards there and a first down.
No, I said Demo has sent the invite.
Doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He'll find his man on the comeback route, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their
Just
script.
some long-ass
Right now,
quarters.
they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that. But you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. An agile move and a nice gain, then dropped at the 25-yard line. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Coming in, he really liked his chance at having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down.
7-0-1-9-6-4.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They scored a touchdown the last time they had the football, but things going to be a little bit more difficult this time.
Oh, certainly, because where they're starting, the goal isn't even thinking about a touchdown at this point. They're thinking about field position. A couple of first downs in order to give some room for their punter and maybe flip the field position for their defense.
after one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On second down, Cook shifts by him. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
On first down, it's Cohen. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though.
Watch twist. Rush in.
Montgomery, they'll run for it. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because...
And he's into the clear. The 30, 10, touchdown. Packers. Dalvin Cook, 90 9 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns.
Oh, this is taken in. It's
Damn, I
complete.
fucked up.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 79 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How does pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
That boy Hooper. That boy Hooper, boy.
Throwing on 1st down is
Oh,
Rodgers.
my goodness.
You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I fucked up my damn self,
And he's
bro.
able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing the second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky.
Yeah, pick that, Bucky. Bucko.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
No, that's Jordan Jenkins. Nigga got free agency.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right?
Hey,
What needs
say I
to be
press
going
double
through the
X
play
to
caller's
fucking
mind
pump.
right
Hey,
now,
this nigga
a
do the shit.
potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw again. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Come on.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
throwing that shit too
Picked
hard,
up by
bro.
Kyle Fuller.
And throwing
These
that shit
guys
too
have got
hard,
it back
bro.
in the closing stages of the
Nigga
first
threw
half.
3 picks to Fuller, bro. You throwing that shit too hard. Watch, you gonna see. You ain't putting it on the spot, man. Like overthrowing a nigga.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half.
Come on, Brandon Jones.
Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. That one covers 29 yards, first down. They go play action. Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
64, weak. Hey, Delta.
On third down, Trubisky. And he takes this
What?
one
He's in the end zone?
Touchdown.
Oh, wow.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 36. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Packers. Dalvin Cook with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Packers have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave...
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Montravius Adams able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Trubisky to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, you were backed up into a 2nd and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered. It's both feet down for the completion.
That is caught at the 7. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a 1st down here.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got it. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point safely through. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. Back now at Lambeau. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. And the pressure gets to him again. Kenny Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
That boy Kenny Clark beat the double team on that one. No, he been
After
on the
that
team.
sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears
Kenny
deal
Clark
with a
tackle.
3rd and long. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
First round pick.
Kevin King with a pick.
First round pick, and I got my
Possessions being at
linebacker.
a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here.
Actually, no,
when
I
you
got
have to
Henry
claw
Ruggs,
your way
then I
back
got my
in,
linebacker.
that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Prince Amukamara.
Hey, he finna pick six it. He pick six it.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think
It's
they're
all
going to
good.
get
I got
there.
greedy.
And they will score a pick six
It's all
for a
good,
Bears
man. Let's just
touchdown.
Ridges.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so,
Yeah,
by
somebody
pitching
got
it
whooped by
around
the
a little
computer,
bit,
34
it
to
cost
7.
them. We could have a great finish.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone.
Almost house that shit,
At
Tay.
some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And following the pick six, and that decent field position and throwing that pick six, we'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. The point after is good. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. Zadarius Smith able to get him down. Throwing on second and 8. Trubisky. This goes to Barber, the running back. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's Trubisky. And now he'll tuck it and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. To throw again on second down. Trubisky. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught.
Damn, that's my
touchdown, Bears. Taylor Gabriel already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Here's Rodgers to throw. They'll rifle this one deep right, and that's caught inside the 35. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A big play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
To the house, Tay.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. And
he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. They'll run on first down. Montgomery, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. From the 40 now on 2nd down, Trubisky. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 3rd and 1, it's Trubisky. They'll find Barber out of the backfield. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. On first down, Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now Trubisky. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Kevin King with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
For my third string running back.
Again, it's Williams.
Face
And
mask.
he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Williams. He's got a first down and inside.
Hey, another face mask,
hey.
hey.
Brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well.
Hey, let me run another play, man.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They run it again with Williams. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to go.
For real.
So for Green Bay, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Oh, that was Sean. That was Sean. So we back to GTA? You finna get off. Alright, take your ass off then, nigga. You got something to sell? Yeah.